5 Mysteries from Colorado. 1. The Unsolved Mystery of Alfred Beilhartz, Disappearance in Rocky Mountain National Park. On July 3, 1938, a young boy named Alfred Beilhartz vanished without a trace while on a family trip to Colorado's Rocky Mountain National Park. At just 5 years old, Alfred was the first recorded disappearance in the park, and despite extensive search efforts, he was never found. What makes this case particularly eerie is the strange series of events that unfolded after Alfred disappeared, which have baffled authorities and left investigators wondering if something more sinister or supernatural was at play. The Beilhartz family had set up camp near Fall River in the park, and young Alfred was playing with his siblings by the river's edge when he suddenly vanished. Initially, it was assumed that Alfred had simply wandered off or been swept away by the river. However, search and rescue teams scoured the area for days, combing through miles of rough terrain, but no trace of Alfred was ever found. Not even his clothing or a single footprint was discovered near the river. The story takes an even stranger turn when 2 hikers, who were climbing Mount Chapin about 6 miles away from the campsite, reported seeing a small boy sitting on an outcrop of rock. The hikers said the boy looked distressed and was calling for help, but when they reached the location, he had vanished. Search teams immediately focused on the area, but no further clues were found, leading to the chilling question: how could a 5-year-old boy cover 6 miles of rugged terrain so quickly, and why would he be up on a mountain outcrop? Theories about Alfred's disappearance range from a tragic accident to far more unsettling possibilities. Some suggest that Alfred may have been abducted, though no signs of foul play were ever discovered. Others believe he may have encountered a wild animal or fallen victim to the harsh wilderness. There are even theories that invoke paranormal explanations, with some suggesting the possibility of Bigfoot or other unknown forces in the remote areas of the park. Despite multiple search efforts over the years, Alfred's case remains unsolved. His disappearance continues to haunt the park and serve as a reminder of the dangers hidden in the vast wilderness, where even a young boy can vanish without a trace. 2. The Denver Airport Conspiracy, a hub of secrets. The Denver International Airport, DIA, one of the largest airports in the world, has been shrouded in conspiracy theories ever since it opened in 1995. While airports are generally seen as utilitarian places of transit, DIA's strange design choices, unsettling art installations, and bizarre architecture have led many to believe that something much darker is hidden beneath the surface. Theories range from secret underground bunkers to connections with a New World Order, making DIA one of Colorado's most mysterious landmarks. From the moment it opened, DIA seemed steeped in secrecy. The airport, which cost $2 billion more than expected and took years longer to complete than initially planned, was controversial from the start. Conspiracy theorists point to the airport's vast underground tunnels and bunkers as evidence that it serves as a secret base for a global elite in the event of a world catastrophe. While the airport insists that these tunnels are part of the airport's baggage system and maintenance areas, the sheer size and scale of the underground infrastructure continue to raise eyebrows. Another element that fuels the mystery is the strange artwork that decorates DIA's terminals. Perhaps the most famous example is a series of murals by artist Leo Tangema, which depict scenes of war, environmental devastation, and children in coffins. The eerie and apocalyptic imagery in the murals has led some to believe they are coded messages about future events, possibly signaling the rise of a new world government. Additionally, the infamous statue of a giant blue horse, nicknamed Lucifer, looms over the airport's entrance. Its glowing red eyes and fierce expression have sparked theories that it symbolizes the airport's darker, hidden purpose. But it's the airport's dedication stone that has garnered the most attention. The stone features a Masonic symbol and references to the New World Airport Commission, a name that doesn't seem to exist outside of this one location. Conspiracy theorists argue that this is a subtle nod to the Freemasons, a secret society long linked to world domination and hidden power structures. According to some, DIA serves as a key hub in a global elite's plans for control. While skeptics dismiss these theories as mere coincidences or artistic choices, the sheer number of unexplained elements continues to spark speculation. To this day, visitors to Denver International Airport can't help but wonder what might be hidden beneath its runways. 3. The ghosts of the Stanley Hotel, hauntings that inspired The Shining. The Stanley Hotel, located in Estes Park, Colorado, is one of the most famous haunted locations in the United States, thanks in part to its role in inspiring Stephen King's horror masterpiece The Shining. The Grand Hotel, built in 1909 by inventor F.O. Stanley, has a long history of paranormal activity, with reports of ghostly apparitions, eerie sounds, and strange occurrences that continue to this day. One of the most common sightings at the Stanley is that of F.O. Stanley himself, who is said to haunt the hotel's lobby and billiard room. Guests have reported seeing his ghost, dressed in a suit and tie, standing near the front desk or silently observing him as they enter the building. Some believe that Stanley's spirit lingers to watch over the hotel he built, ensuring that it remains the grand establishment he envisioned. Another frequent sighting is that of Stanley's wife, Flora Stanley, who was a talented pianist during her lifetime. Guests staying at the hotel have reported hearing piano music drifting through the halls, even when no one is playing. The music is often attributed to Flora's ghost, who is said to continue playing her beloved piano in the afterlife. Room 217 is perhaps the most infamous location in the hotel. This is the room where Stephen King stayed when he visited the Stanley Hotel in 1974, an experience that led to the creation of The Shining. King reportedly had a vivid nightmare during his stay, which later inspired the novel. Room 217 is also said to be haunted by the ghost of a former housekeeper, Elizabeth Wilson, who was injured in an explosion in the room in 1911. Guests staying in room 217 have reported strange occurrences such as lights flickering, objects moving on their own, and luggage being mysteriously unpacked. The Stanley Hotel's eerie reputation has attracted numerous paranormal investigators over the years, cementing its place as one of the most haunted locations in the country. Whether or not you believe in ghosts, the Stanley Hotel's rich history and unsettling atmosphere make it a place where the line between the living and the dead feels remarkably thin. 4. The Denver Spider-Man, the Hidden Intruder. One of the most bizarre and unsettling tales from Colorado is that of Theodore Coneys, better known as the Denver Spider-Man. In 1941, Coneys was discovered living inside a small attic space in the home of Philip Peters, a well-known Denver resident, after having secretly resided there for months, completely unbeknownst to Peters or his wife. Coneys had fallen on hard times during the Great Depression and was living as a vagrant when he decided to visit his former acquaintance, Philip Peters. When he found the Peters home empty, Coneys took the opportunity to sneak in and hide in the attic. Over the following months, he would sneak out of his hiding space to steal food while the Peters were away or asleep. The situation took a dark turn when Coneys was caught by Peters and, in a panic, attacked and killed him with an iron poker. The murder baffled police. There were no signs of forced entry, and nothing of value was missing, leading investigators to believe that the killer had either vanished into thin air or was somehow still in the house. Eventually, police discovered Coneys' hiding spot, a small, cramped attic space just large enough for him to fit into. He had been living there the entire time, surviving by stealing food and hiding from view. Theodore Coneys became known as the Denver Spider-Man because of his ability to live undetected in such a confined space for so long. His strange and horrifying story captured the public's imagination, turning Coneys into a figure of both horror and morbid fascination. 5. The San Luis Valley UFO sightings, a hotbed of extraterrestrial activity. The San Luis Valley, a vast and remote area in southern Colorado, has long been associated with strange and unexplained phenomena, particularly UFO sightings. The region is considered one of the most active UFO hotspots in the world, with hundreds of reports of strange lights, flying saucers, and mysterious craft in the sky. The San Luis Valley has drawn the attention of both UFO enthusiasts and skeptics, making it a focal point for those searching for evidence of extraterrestrial life. In 1967, the case of a horse named Snippy gained national attention when the animal was found dead and mutilated in the valley. The body had been surgically stripped of flesh, with no blood, tracks, or signs of a predator nearby. Many believed that Snippy had been the victim of extraterrestrial experimentation, especially after witnesses reported seeing strange lights in the sky around the same time. The case remains one of the most famous examples of UFO-related animal mutilations. Since then, residents of the San Luis Valley have reported countless sightings of unidentified flying objects. Some describe disc-shaped craft moving silently at incredible speeds, while others claim to have encountered strange beings. Theories abound as to why the San Luis Valley seems to be a hotspot for such activity, with some suggesting that there is an underground alien base beneath the valley or that the area's unique geological properties attract extraterrestrial visitors. The San Luis Valley is also home to one of the world's first UFO watchtowers, established in 2000 by Judy Messeline, a local rancher who wanted to create a place for people to gather and observe the frequent strange occurrences in the sky. The watchtower has since become a popular destination for UFO enthusiasts and curious travelers alike, offering a unique space for sky watching and speculation. While skeptics attribute many of the sightings to military aircraft from nearby bases or natural phenomena, the sheer number of reports and the consistency of the experiences leave many unanswered questions. Is the San Luis Valley a key location in extraterrestrial monitoring, or are the sightings the result of human imagination? Either way, the region continues to be a focal point for those seeking the truth about UFOs and what lies beyond our understanding. Conclusion: Colorado is a state filled with breathtaking natural beauty, but beneath its picturesque landscapes lies a deep history of mystery, intrigue, and the unknown. From unsolved disappearances and paranormal hauntings to hidden killers and UFO hotspots, these stories showcase the many strange and unexplained events that have taken place in the Centennial State. Whether you're fascinated by the eerie lore of Rocky Mountain National Park, curious about the hidden secrets of Denver International Airport, or drawn to the paranormal legends of the Stanley Hotel, Colorado offers no shortage of enigmatic tales. The mysteries of this state continue to captivate the imagination, leaving open-ended questions that may never be fully answered. Thank you for joining us in exploring these 5 mysterious stories from Colorado. If you enjoyed this journey into the unknown, be sure to subscribe and stay tuned for more tales of mystery from around the world. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring, and remember that the truth is often stranger than fiction.